We are joined by student athletes Sean Hawkins, Journey Thompson, and Dominique Darius. We'll take questions for Coach Jack after we take questions from student athletes. So Coach Jack will open with a statement and take questions from student athletes. I'll dismiss them. Please make sure you raise your hand, and I will call on you, state your name and your outlet. It's the first game of the year. We want to make sure everyone knows who you are. Coach Jack, are you ready?
You know, Stony Brook's a tough team. They're going to win a lot of games. They really did some things. They really challenged us. They made us come out of our defense that we wanted to play for the entire game. That's a credit to their toughness and their coach, who I think is going to do a tremendous job as she move into the direction of being a head coach. But I love our resilience. Our team, we just saw the fight, and we didn't back away like we did in previous years. We kind of said, okay, I take a step back. They'd be ready to knock back into the game. And I thought that Dom did a good job of trying to handle the pressure a lot, and Shai did a ridiculous job with, playing this smart basketball, taking the shots when she needed to take them, giving the ball up when she needed to give it up, going for the rebounds, those type of things. We've been trying to put that together for such an incredible athlete like her. And then Journey was our stabilizer today. And I'm really glad that today she got the Bank of America. It's not just a hard hat. The Bank of America, the hard hat of the day.
Thanks, Coach. We'll take questions for the student athletes. We'll start right
Justin Gershon, Syracuse.com. I guess just for all three of you guys, what's it like to see Coach Jack get her 400th career win?
I think it's awesome to be a part of this. Obviously, coming here to play for Coach Jack, and obviously my teammates, and I think I'm just amazing opportunity to be a part of that. I know a lot of the girls in the locker room agree that we would run through a wall for Coach Jack, and she would do the same for us to help her get that 400 win is historic, and not a lot of coaches can say they did that. So just really proud and appreciative to be a part of that.
Sam Fetterman, News Magician, Dom and Shai, you guys kind of helped stabilize the game after you faced some adversity in the third quarter. They made 3 straight threes. You guys went on an immediate 10-0 run. What was kind of what got you guys to keep going and face that adversity and get to the fourth quarter with that lead?
I would just say, staying poised. We just told each other, no, you're good, next play. We didn't put our head down or anything, and we just, kept going. We sped the game up, and we got transition layups, and that just got the energy going, and yeah. Yeah,
I think I agree with Shai. I think for me, best person, I had a few turnovers in the beginning. I was really mad, and I think in that moment it's like, okay, this is why we play basketball. We have mistakes, and Coach Jack always encourages us to make mistakes so we can work through it. And I think you have 2 options to let succumb to that or to push through it. And when I came back on the floor, I told our team this is good for us. This adversity is good. When a team gets back, they make a few threes, and we have to adjust because when we play top opponents, that's what we're gonna have to do. So I think just seeing everything as opportunity to grow and just to learn and to keep improving with this team.
Yeah, Jordan Kimball from the Daily Orange. This is kind of all 3 of you, but a little bit more to Dominique. I mean, you had 8 rebounds, 12 points today. Kind of what went right in terms of you being versatile, and then for your teammates, what really impressed you about the way Dominique was today in terms of rebounding and scoring?
For me personally, my whole thing is aggression. Coach Jack got on me a little bit because I was too lackadaisical with the ball, which I really was. But to have that aggression mentality the whole game, not just spurts of it. And I think for me, I want to be aggressive to create for myself, but then also create for my teammates because I know when I'm aggressive, the team is better. And so for me, it's just being a dog really and just trying to make plays and knowing that that's what's going to help us win games.
Harris Pemberton with the Daily Orange. For all you guys, 11 different players got on the board tonight. It was the first game of the season. You guys are still kind of breaking in, but how does that make you feel about the depth of the team and just encourage you guys going forward?
Yeah, well, I think the camaraderie of this team is one of the best I've ever been on. So we are so excited to see each other score. I think personally, we love seeing the ball move, seeing it not get stuck in hands. People are looking for each other. So I think knowing the depth of the team and knowing how we're willing to play off of each other is just a really exciting feeling to have this early on.
I guess for any of you guys, what was Coach Jack's message after your lead got down to 5 points, and how do you guys think you responded after that?
I can answer it. I mean, Coach Jack's thing is all the time is just to respond. Coach Jack is the type of coach, he's going to call us up. We made a lot of mistakes, and we let the lead kind of get away from us. But at the same time, it's just like, what's the next right step? And that's defense. We have to talk, we have to move. And Coach Jack is just really good at giving us actionable steps and not just, saying obviously what we did wrong, but like how we can improve when we go back on the court and just having some type of pride to us because we want to staple ourselves with defense. And so we have to be better. And that's what we'll work on in practice for the next game.
Is there anything specific she said that kind of fired you guys up?
No, everything Coach Jack fired.
Everything.
So it's everything.
Christian Locker, 24/7 Sports. When you had back-to-back turnovers in the third, and then you sat down, and then you came back on the floor, and you kind of bookended that 10-0 run with 2 baskets. How did you, reset your mindset and still play with aggression after you sat down?
Yeah, I actually meet with a mental coach. I meet with him like twice a week, and we actually met today. And the main thing I work on is not trying to play perfect, but knowing I'm going to make mistakes. So preparing myself, okay, what's my response to those mistakes? So I imagine that I would have a turnover today, and it's like, okay, how am I going to respond and to keep that aggression? So I kind of already played that out before the game even came, and that's what I've been working on. So when the game time comes, I've already worked on it in my mind so I could just respond quicker in the game, and I can be present for my teammates.
Shai, Coach talked about playing smarter. How have you seen the game slow down for you going from year 1 to year 2? What's been the biggest difference?
I think just not going so fast. Like, every time I catch the ball, I'm just trying to dribble it and just go, at 100 miles per hour. And I think just holding the ball, see what I have, see what's, open, and being able to work off of that. But yeah, my biggest thing was just having to slow myself down because I was moving faster than the ball was. So, I took Coach's advice, and I just worked.
So it was not a thinking too much for you.
It was just, that played a part, but I would definitely just say I definitely moved way faster than the ball was. So.
So true.
2 more questions for student athletes. We'll go to Justin and then back.
I guess, did you guys do anything special in the locker room to celebrate Coach Jack?
Yeah, we had confetti. Yeah, for sure. We were gonna do water, but we were like, no, we don't mess up her curls.
Yeah, her hair is
Her hair is fresh. She just got her hair done, so we
The
can do that
outfit's
to her.
cute.
Whose idea was the confetti?
I
I think it was Sophie.
Sophie's, yeah.
Yeah, Sophie Burrows.
So fun. Thank you, ladies.
Last question is back.
Jack Nevins, the News House. Jordan, you had 6 straight points in 3 straight possessions tonight. Did this bring some life back into you guys after shortening the lead coming down the stretch in the third?
I mean, yeah, I think for sure, but I think with us, it doesn't have to be like necessarily a single person. When we start playing off each other and like scoring, we all come to life no matter who it is. So if Dom had put it up or if I'd put it up, I think we would have been fired up. But yeah, I think my teammates get excited when I score because I don't, I don't look to the basket as much as I probably should.
Thanks.
Thank you.
All right, we'll take questions for Coach Jack with her 400 points. Ready to go.
You let the players play at 5-point game. How much do you trust these guys in game 1, and what does that say about that?
You got Layla Filia on your team. Sometimes you just got to get out the way, and that's what I did. Give her the ball, get out the way, and she's going to make plays as she's done at every school she's been at. And so it's such an honor to coach somebody that gifted, and everybody responds to her, and she has this calmness about herself that she doesn't throw her shoulders back. She just brings everybody with you, and I'm with her. So we're down up 5, up 10, down 4. If Layla's in the game, we got a chance.
Coach, just what does your 400th win mean to you?
It's, it means, I got opportunities from so many places. I got an opportunity to be a head coach at Hofstra, opportunity to be a head coach at Indiana, Buffalo, and my last place that I would like to coach is here in my alma mater. And sometimes people have dreams about what they want to do in life, and it never comes to fruition. I got an opportunity to coach all over the country and all over the world with USA Basketball, and it just kept stacking up, and it's not something I strive to do or wanted to. Of course, I'm a winner. I want to win, but more important, I want to be around in the locker room with these young people and watch their dreams come true. And so I want to thank those universities for giving me an opportunity, especially the one that I'm at right now.
Yeah, I mean, you out-rebounded Stony Brook today, 52-27. Just overall thoughts on the front court and rebounding in your bigs.
Well, we're back. And, you know, we are always been a rebounding team wherever I've been, and even in bad seasons, we rebounded the ball. And last year we just didn't do that. We didn't pursue it. You know, you got to say something about this kid named Justice. She's a freshman, didn't play a lot of minutes, but every rebound she got, it was almost like it took the life out of the opponent. And everyone can rebound. I thought Layla went in there one time, scared me to death almost, and went over 2 people, and they both went down, and she was coming down with that ball in her hand. That's who we are. It has to mean more than just a game. It has to mean this is about my dreams are in the balance, and that's what anybody can be a great rebounder. Everybody can't be a great scorer or a great player, but anybody can be a great rebounder. We just got to go after it, and that's what we lay our hat on.
And then also 16 offensive rebounds, which led to 15 second chance points. Just thoughts on that, and kind of what do you tell your team on staying aggressive on the boards offensively?
Well, some of those second chance points was the turnovers that we had too. So we got to get better with that. We didn't take care of the ball enough, and we kind of handled the ball with this kind of, okay, it's my ball, and you back away, and everybody got other. Just because we got dreams doesn't mean they don't have them too. And I thought they were tough. I thought they came after that ball and put their face in there and went after it. And we kind of backed away a couple times, and we're gonna go watch film right now and figure out how we can get tougher. Because we're definitely, it's the first game, I get that, but we got to be tougher before we play Albany. We got to get even tougher before we play on Tuesday.
Coach, they have that stretch there where they get the lead down to 5 in the third quarter. You called a timeout. What did you tell the team?
They're coming at us, man. They say their dreams are more important than yours. How are you going to respond to that? Right now, your character's in the balance. Let's go out there and figure out this thing out. Let's change the defense a little bit. And they responded. And this is a team that you don't have to get all like win one for the Gipper with. These kids are high IQ. They really want to play hard. They want us to tell their story. They just need somebody to lead the way. And God chose me. And so that's all I said to them. They went out there. Next thing you know, it was a 20-point lead.
From CMI Central. Coach, you guys have obviously been working all off season, all summer long together, but now the fans are seeing this team on the court for the first time. Just what are you the most excited about for this group heading into the rest of the season?
Their camaraderie, their truth is getting more than just, hey, nice pass, good rebound, or great shot. It's the truth. Hey, you can't turn the ball over. That's costing us. You got to be able to take the ball out and give ball fakes. They're talking real talk to each other, and they've done such a great job in the summer becoming friends and sisters that they can now tell each other the truth when it comes to the game. And it takes that, because you don't have time to say, I'm going to say this, I need you to be okay with it. We don't have time for that. The game's too fast. And I like that we're becoming truth tellers, and we're talking real basketball to each other, and we're honoring that truth.
Jarrell was the 89. Uche plays just over 14 minutes today, but got in foul trouble, but she still finishes with 11 points, a lot in a small stretch. Same thing against Damon. How can she just take over the court when she's on there?
She's special. Paige Becker's special. Hannah Hidalgo special. And they're allowed to play. And we're going to have to let this young lady play. She's going to have to adjust a little bit. I got to look at the game a little bit more and see why she wasn't allowed to play. But when she's allowed to play, you see how dominant she can become. And so we got to figure some things out. I think that I was told at the middle of the game, wow, your team looks way different than they did last year. You're way better than you were last year. Are you punishing us for being better? Why can't Syracuse be better? Why can't we officiate the game better? Why can't the fans expect better? I'm not blaming anybody, but everything about this game is what's so beautiful about this game is that each second, each minute, each opportunity, each second, each minute, each hour, you got an opportunity to begin again. And if we're not allowed to begin again with different players and a different venue, then what's the beauty of this game? And Uche is a kid that she can be talked to and say, hey, watch that, watch her reach it. Or you're going to lose out on seeing somebody that's just pretty damn good. And we got lucky to have her. So we're going to fix some things, but I think that you gotta expect us to be good too, those who are watching.
Last question for Coach.
Josh Rothman, WAER. Coach Jack, congrats on the win, first of all. Tonight, your team posted its lowest single-game three-point percentage as you as the head coach. Is that an indication that maybe this team was going to be coached by you as a team that scores primarily in the paint, or do you think tonight was an outlier?
You know, Maddie didn't play well today. Sophie didn't shoot the ball as well as she could. Now, Layla's gonna hit those threes. We're gonna stay a balanced team. We're gonna take those shots. We're gonna make those shots. We can shoot the three ball. I'm not a coach that kind of say things that I don't really believe. I really believe leave us open. We're gonna nail them. But when they don't go in, we have to adjust. And we did a great job of adjusting, getting that ball to Journey inside, and Uche when she came in, and attacking and getting to the free throw line in the second half. Thank you so much for all you do for women's basketball.
Thank you.
Oh yeah.